This is where we're looking at Ohio State and some of their play actions from this past year. A lot of different formations, a lot of different sets, but we'll jump right into it. The first three that we're going to look at are out of this heavy set. They really like to run some outside zone, mid zone with the lead right here out of this heavy set. Even motion across, get extra body over there if they can. But right here, we'll look at it. Motioning across, trying to get an extra body. And as you see right here, just straight open up, making it look like outside zone, mid zone, that direction. And as you watch it, to me, it looks like it's just a keep right there from C.J. Stroud right here. He's just probably told, hey, just keep the ball. Good fake right there. He rolls over the mesh. You see his pocket. He rolls over it, and he widens right there, trying to make it look like that outside zone with that lead from the fullback. There's C.J. Stroud with a good fake. He's getting out right there, whips his head around. And the only route on this is this down block right here, and then he releases late. And you can see how just late that is. Looks like C.J. Stroud's thinking, hey, I'm running to the pylon right here. You can see that ball's even tucked right there like he's about to run. And all you see right there, good down block, good patience there by 8. And once everybody starts leaving, now he just leaks into the end zone right there. But both guys chasing the quarterback right there. Easy throw and catch, wide open right there. Touchdown right there against Wisconsin. Again, all it is faking the outside zone, just a one-man route. And they did this quite a bit. He's getting out. Obviously, he's got the opportunity to run there as well. Late release, wide open, touchdown for Ohio State. Here's the exact same initial look for Ohio State. Again, motioning across, making it look like mid to outside zone, that direction. As you look at it, this fullback here is going to be the only option right there other than this guy's working across that mid-level crosser. He goes here, and he goes to the flat. And if you watch it, again, faking outside zone, good job showing the defense the football right there. Pulls this D end. He knows that this is one of the plays that they like to run, so he's right here for contain for the quarterback. So he's just sitting here, eyes on the quarterback, and you have an extra guy right here for whoever shows up. But right here, as you see, this fullback gets a little bit lost, and he's playing with some good momentum and good speed right there. He's containing, so right there, C.J. Stroud has to pull up, give a little bit of ground, and right here you can just see how stiff this linebacker is. He's trying to open up, almost falls down. That's just fullback running in a straight line. Outruns him. Good ball right there with that guy containing, and he's able to make him miss into the end zone. But again, as you see, the only routes you have right here, if you just played it, we're going to fake outside mid zone there. He's going to start here to the flats. He's working across. See this Stroud fake, getting across right there. Good job right here understanding that he's contained. Let's go ahead and pull up or give ground. Get that ball out to your guy, and he outruns that linebacker. They should have been able to guard this guy. Can't get him on the ground. Touchdown for Ohio State. This look here is a little bit different. Fullback's going right there just off the edge. It's almost like a full slide there. He's trying to release, get across. He's blocking right there, and you'll see this defensive end actually throws him, and then he just leaks to the flat there late. Good downhill right there, faking the run there. As you watch it, good hard play fake again, showing the ball to the defense. Now he's just setting up in the pocket, and right here watching this tight end, puts hands on like he's blocking. And once this guy, you can see even the defensive players trying to throw that guy to a release to get after the quarterback. He throws him. He actually pushes him into open space, and C.J. Stroud just gives you ground, dumps it out, wide open touchdown there against Indiana. And again, you can see this other tight end from the other side. He's trying to release, getting held up right there. But right there, you can see that second option for if that tight end would have been widened. Probably one of those where if this defender or corner widens, they're hoping to get that guy into that space to take that spot. So right there, get wide open throw and catch. Easy touchdown for Ohio State against Indiana. Here's a look from overhead. And you can see right here, just really aggressive slide that way. Fullback fills off the C gap right there. Does a pretty good job. Lots of depth showing the ball. Now getting your eyes around. There would be 1, 2 working across there. Easiest throw and catch you can get right there for a touchdown in a Big Ten game. Here's a look here against Georgia. Motion his fullback in right here so he can pin. Faking outside zone there from under center. Quarterback's going to show it. Get out. Actually, this receiver right here, so you can get your speed there. He's working to the flat, some side of kind of inside release to a corner. His tight end's dragging across right there, so you'd be 1, 2, 3 on that drag. But we'll take a look at it real quick. Again, there's that motion in that fullback there so they can pin that end to boot away from it, so they have plenty of protection. He does a great job understanding. Once he motioned in, he widens out. So right there, he does a good job being patient, trying to pin the outside shoulder. He's still fighting the outside, trying to keep contained. But right here, as you see it, faking. There's a receiver, a guy with some speed. Man-to-man here from Georgia. You see all this stuff that he has to run over the top of. You got a tight end releasing. There's a natural rub there. He's got to go over the top of that. You got this guy inside releasing. There's a safety kind of in the way. So there's all kinds of stuff he's got to get through to try to guard this guy that's playing fast all the way across the field. CJ Stroud sees a little bit of contain, probably going to pull up right there, give a little ground. He knows this guy's going to be opening his man-to-man. Accurate ball keeps him moving. If he doesn't throw an accurate ball to keep him moving, he might not get into the end zone. Right there, just a race. And there's the guy right there, number 3. Look at all the stuff that he has to go over from playing man-to-man right here. You see this guy has to go over, and then you got the safety down. He's trying to get over top of that. They're fighting. But right there, easy throw and catch. He's running as hard as he can and still not able to get there. Beats him to the pylon for a touchdown for Ohio State, and obviously a huge game. Here's another look of a similar action. Again, motion the fullback in. Great job understanding that this is the defensive end that's rushing right there, so he can motion in, but you want to sit on the outside shoulder so you can pin him to the inside. Again, faking zone right there. This time they're in the pistol, not under center. And right here as you're watching it, ball gets snapped. Good patience right there. Pin that. Outside zone. Can't get downfield. He's working across. He's running some sort of inside release corner, maybe some sort of an outer comeback. And right here, CJ Stroud does a good job. Again, this time they're in the pistol. Opens up, shows the ball to the defense. Whips his head around so he can see where this defensive end is. And that fullback even starts releasing late to the flats once they get around that. And if you're looking at it, you probably look to that angle corner. And then you've got that drive coming across that safety and corner on it. Drops it down to him. Good ball in his body. Safety flies in, absolutely smokes this guy. This game's 45-14, but this guy absolutely lays this guy out. A good accurate ball, you can see what they're looking for. If they can take that corner and safety with that angle corner, which is right there. Now that safety is driving down on it, but there's space enough for a big completion, even though he got smoked. This naked right here is actually where they motion him in. Instead of pinning, he ends up being the flat route, inside release, out. You got an FOR, so you're getting to a flood right there with the play action away. Again, faking mid-zone. This time, they felt this end was going to squeeze enough. And we'll look at, there's that motion. As soon as he gets that tackle or snap the ball, he's going to the flats. This end squeezes right here in this forefront for Michigan State. He squeezes, he's not getting penetration there upfield, so they feel good about this naked. So right there, just a fake mid-zone that direction, whips his eyes around. There'd be one to the flats. He keeps that thing working a little bit, and he gets to that intermediate out corner. That's working that space. Good throw and catch there. You can see vertical on the outside, probably force the outside release, trying to get this guy's back turned. But again, right here with that end that's going to squeeze, know that you can go naked right there and get out. You don't have to waste anybody for the protection. And now you're getting that flood, and you even get the backside receiver right here coming across to get an extra body there to that intermediate area for if they are dropping back, because that guy's chasing hard. You could probably hit that intermediate drag there as well if there's space. But anyway, they throw it right there to that flood on that corner. Supposed to play there against Michigan State early in the game. Really simple play here from Ohio State, but it looks like they're playing with a little bit of tempo. Georgia's not quite ready for the snap. He's just getting to the flats, some sort of a comeback corner. And you've got two receivers over here. You got one guy dragging one guy with a post. Now, obviously, they're faking mid-zone, outside zone to the right. And right here, as you see, showing the football to the defense. Quarterback's rolling to his left, so away from his arm, so it's going to be a little bit harder. You're going to have to get your shoulders around. And right here, as soon as that ball snapped, it's a race with the fullback going to the flats. And these guys are a little flat-footed, not ready for the play, so they're able to out-leverage him right there. Easy throw and catch again. That's about a 7-yard throw. Accurate ball right there to his outside shoulder, so now he can outrun the defense, get what he can. Right there, hurdles a guy, gets about 7 yards. And right there on that simple play, if you're saying you're going to get 7 yards against one of the better defenses in the country, with him dragging across for your second option, you'd probably take it every single time. You take your very first option and get 7 yards and get up close to 3rd and 1. Take it. That's what Ohio State does right here. Gets up close to the sticks, creates a really manageable 3rd down situation. Had this on here right at the end of something that Ohio State had done quite a bit. They would toss the ball to the boundary over here and create numbers, and they do it with tempo. Right here, they've got two receivers, and they are absolutely flying off the ball, running double post. Fullback, he's stuttering, and then he's going to the wheel. And then there's your check down right there. And the way they're doing it, they're faking the toss. They're going to slide with it a little bit, fake the toss. There's a guard coming around, blocking C-gap. Everybody else is sliding that direction, trying to create that play action. And right here, as you see, there's that fake for the toss. He's even sliding with it a little bit, and then he gets some depth. And with that toss fake, you're getting this end to widen. And with that guard pulling around, now you've got your pocket. So right there, good pocket. Probably want to be a little bit less aggressive here so you can pick up that linebacker. But right there, that ball's able to get out on time. And right here, as you're looking at the routes, watching these receivers, they're absolutely going right here, trying to go double post. You got the corner, you got the safeties backing up. A strong safety and this linebacker right there don't get enough depth. You can see them fire down like thinking it's a toss. Now he gets over the top of him right there. CJ Stroud does a good job hanging in there. And then strong ball off his back foot. Good catch with his hands. That's tons of space right there. You see how much difference there is as far as 15 yards with those double posts, so they're able to create some space, throwing catch into a huge alley right there on a bit of a play action, faking that toss that they run so much to the boundary right there with a little bit of tempo. But right here, they just hit it. And obviously, if this strong safety would have got underneath it, or that back would have got underneath it, you've obviously got the chance to dump it back down to that running back for a check down, or to throw it over his head just to throw it away. But the big explosive play there for Ohio State early in the season against Toledo.